Hello. So, this isn't a French developer, French publisher, but the game has French chapter titles. I thought the achievements, but then I checked the achievements and they're not. So this is my tenuous connection for French Week. It's really hard to find games that I haven't already played that fit the category. So we're going with Matsuro Palette, which is developed by Sleeping Museum and published by Capco. It's one of their non-RPG games. It is a point and click. It is also a horror game. It came out on the 15th of November 2024 on Xbox, and it was previously out in February 2020 on Google Play and the App Store. It's also available on Steam, PlayStation, and Switch. We're playing on Xbox today. It's an ID at Xbox game, so thank you to ID at Xbox for the code for this one. Price-wise, we're looking at £8.39 or $9.99. It has been on sale a couple of months ago, if you wanted to wait for a sale. But it is a mystery horror game where you must survive 7 days with a cursed painting. So I don't know whether we should go for how many horrible ways can we die first, or whether we should try and clear 7 days. But we're probably doing a slightly shorter stream tonight just because I'm really tired. I'm really tired because, yeah, and I need to actually vaguely get an early night. I have been very bad at that. Mainly just because it's like, oh, I'm tired, and then I go to bed, and then it's like, oh, and now I'm not tired. Thanks for that, brain. Why did you? So, I figure no more than 2 hours, but we should have some amusements because honestly, I'm a giant wuss. So, yeah. Hi. Also, hi to Circle Lee and Jesse, and oh, things are happening in my chat. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's very loud. Turn my TV up for something before, and now I'm getting blasted. Wow, hang on. I forgot to rebalance the sound. Why is that so loud? Let me just turn it down here, and then I'll figure it out in a minute. So yeah, Life is Strange Double Exposure, which is, to be fair, Don't Nod are French developers, and if I hadn't already played it, though I have only done one playthrough, I could be potentially persuaded to start another playthrough for the other ending. It is just amazing. Sorry, I'm talking about that in a stream for, you know, other. Right, background music needs to be. Oh my god, how do I make it? There we go. So very loud. Right, now we can rebalance the stream a bit, and I can put some more on my TV. Okay. The game is just so polished, and yes, it's a sequel, but also the story is just amazing. I really freaking enjoyed it. And yes, okay, the cat content is locked behind the deluxe thingy, which I bought last time it was on sale, I believe, because you get to pet the cat and take photos of the cat, and who wouldn't want to do that? Alkesh. Also, thank you for the resub. I realized that was what was in the message about the thing, but because you did it before I switched over, it didn't come up on stream, so I'm sorry about that. And you know, I would always buy extra content for achievements, provided I can play the game. It's still a bit loud. Okay. Is that okay? Is that better? It feels a little less like it's drilling my ears. So far we managed beaten and choked. Ah, it's an extra $15. Right, okay. I mean, I was sold on cat content, and so I didn't really need much persuading. I guess I could potentially be persuaded to play some at the weekend, because it does classify as French under the, you know, rules for French Week. And start the other playthrough, because you have to do them with each of the endings from Life is Strange 1 to get all the achievements. So I could definitely be persuaded, and I could show you the cat. I've already got the achievements for the content, but I could show you the cat. It's integrated into the main story, so it's not like extra. We could play some. Who else just comes in? Nikki just came in. Oh yeah, I've been beaten and choked. Indeed. Well, considering the book I was just reading, yeah. But we also need to get skinned, stretched, and what the hell is peepers? And then crushed, shattered, moldy, burst, starved, empty, buried, and sewed up. None of these, which, you know, sound particularly appetizing. Oh, I didn't realize you couldn't buy it separately. That's weird. So yeah, victims, we've got this whole thing with... Oh, I suppose we could read these, because we're not just skimming through stuff. So we did play day one. We will restart day one to play on stream properly. So do we start with the first one? Or do we start with the last one? No, we've got to start with number one. So, owners of the painting. Yeah, I mean, I was always going to buy cat content, and the deluxe gave me the achievements, so for me it was, you know, no-brainer. I guess it depends on whether you're gonna get annoyed by not having the completion. But yeah. Welcome in. Ooh, 92. You're getting close to 100. To have the wherewithal to get the bot to go woohoo 100 and have a little special message. Sometime, some point in the future, I will sit down and get that coded. The problem is that it requires me doing some stuff, and I'm really worried that that then would cause people's Chivos to get broken. Though I do have them all in a spreadsheet. I just then have to go in and like manually set stuff, which I could do. So I should probably just not be scared about it. I mean, it's coding. But anyway, that studio is set to be demolished. Does anyone think the music is still a bit loud, or shall I just turn down my TV? There we go. Let me know if the background music is too loud, or if I'm too quiet, or, you know, what have you. Though if you've got the plug-in with the equalizer, then I probably sound fine. So that studio is set to be demolished. It belonged to an eerie man who spent his life painting somber, wretched landscapes. Nothing here could possibly have any value, but as the landlord, I'm obligated to check. Sure enough, the place is crammed with worthless paintings. I begrudgingly descend the stairs to the basement, relying on the light of my lamp. If the rumours are to be believed, the artist died just beyond the basement door. The door itself is covered in locks. Did he keep something of import down here? I tentatively push the door open, shining my light inside. A cold wave washes over me when I glimpse a manner of squirming shadow. Upon closer inspection, however, I find that it's nothing more than a wooden easel. A painting sits upon it. It managed to be even more macabre and ominous than any of his other paintings. Doubtless it wouldn't even fetch a single cent. And yet, for some reason, I decide to take it with me. My wife and child tell me to dispose of it. Ignoring their pleas, I hang it in my room and gaze at it every night. How can I not see? The girl it depicts possesses... Wow, that is a word that looks wrong in this font. Possesses... Yeah, I mean, that's spelt correctly, but look at that word! That word is wrong. Possesses such untold beauty. She despises brightly lit rooms, and so I renovate to suit her needs. In due course, she begins to speak to me, her voice soft and lonely, like that of a tiny bird. Soon I'll be able to understand her. Can? The next day I return to my room to find the curtains flung open. My child had entered without my permission. I must scold him for that later. I rush to close the curtains and block the glare of the setting sun. Oh, I do hope that brought on no pain. I peer closely at her. My mind must be playing tricks on me. It seems as though her right eye is open slightly. The crimson pupil stares at me. For the first time I hear her voice clearly. Can you paint me, I wonder? I have woken a demon. No one can stop her now. Ooh! Okay, number 2, the sculptor. To visit the house of my landlord friend, but quickly discovered he wasn't there. According to his wife, he hadn't returned home for days. She makes an odd request of me as I turn to leave. She wants me to dispose of the ghastly painting her husband brought home. Apparently he's taken to staring at it every night, pressing his ear against it. I do occasionally paint things, artist that I am, but I have no inclination to behold such painting. Even so, his wife is so desperate that I cannot refuse. I reluctantly trudge to his room. I'm immediately struck by the bizarre state of the place. The windows are nailed shut with numerous layers of curtains drawn over them. As a result, the room is dark as pitch. A ghoulish painting hangs upon the wall. I see a girl in it. Perhaps he truly has lost his mind. This painting... cannot let anyone else have her. Ooh. Owner. A sculptor I know has sent me a painting, begging that I display it in my gallery. I'd heard that he painted from time to time, but I didn't think him the kind of man to paint something like this. I try asking about it, but I get no reply. I inspect it again. I've never seen such a grotesque painting in my life. It's far too much of a confused mess to qualify even as abstract or modern art, and the artistry is lacking, to put it kindly. If it's the work of some famous artist, it might still sell, but the note attached to it is even more peculiar. She despises light, so please place her in a dark room. As the owner of an art gallery, I know full well that paintings mustn't be placed in direct sunlight. That much isn't surprising. It's the talk of this she that confuses me. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Where have I seen a painting of this girl before? I swear I've seen a portrait just like it in some other gallery, or is it all in my head? No, this flower, this painting has to be... Researcher. I've heard an outlandish rumour regarding a certain art gallery. Allegedly, the painting hung in the dim innermost room will look at you. And not just look, stare, as if scrutinising you. This rumour intrigued me so much that I decided to visit the gallery myself, but the painting in question turned out to be nothing more than a foreboding canvas, blotted with swirl of inky paint. It had no eyes whatsoever. Nevertheless, it appeared to be titled The Girl with a Blue Flower, and the plaque reads, Artist Unknown, Incomplete. How's everyone doing? It's spooky story time with Joe. Is it appropriately spooky yet? Also, it's Thursday. Ugh, weird. It's odd to me that it would be labelled incomplete when it is unclear who the painter even is. However, for a bit of an occult twist, the gallery owner appears to have gone missing. I decide to buy the painting from the proxy and research its history. I soon discovered that its previous owner, and even the owner before that, also vanished without a trace. I've collected numerous works with dubious pasts in my time, but this may just be the real deal, as they say. In the process of my investigation, I came across a certain painter. He must have been the one to create her. I am now convinced that this painting belongs to the Girl with the Blue Flower series, as the title suggests. What a fascinating discovery. When did I begin perceiving this discoloured painting as her? I'm certain I was in my study just moments ago when suddenly I was enveloped by a suffocating darkness and woke to find myself in an unfamiliar room. The painting that was once a mass of inky hues now shows a girl. She's staring at me gleefully with the smile of an angel, single eye glowing scarlet. I now realise how foolish I was. This painting is undeniably the genuine article. Well, I like this little backstory. It isn't that unheard of for multiple paintings to use the same model. Even famous masterpieces are often the second or third in this series. My favourite series is the one of that nameless young girl. Apparently they all use the same model, but the sheer number of paintings in the series is astonishing. It goes way beyond just 2 or 3 paintings. What's interesting to me is that all of the famous artists of that time would suddenly decide to paint the same girl, which is to say that most people agree that the paintings were all created in the same time period. They're secretly popular among collectors, and we've taken to calling them the girl with a blue flower. I'm pretty taken by them too, and I've begun collecting them every time I come across one in a gallery. Each one is uniquely disturbing and twisted, holding hardly any artistic value in comparison with its artist's other works. But I don't care. Just recently I came across a new one in a place I would never have thought to look. Among the stack of paintings that ridiculous art dealer bought as usual, I found one that was just a chaotic maelstrom of paint. The first time I saw it, I thought for sure he'd added it as a joke, but now that I take a closer look at it, I realise it's a portrait of a beautiful girl. And not just any portrait. The girl's pose and expression is different, but there's no doubt in my mind that this is part of the Girl with a Blue Flower series. It may not have the telltale blue flower because of its monochrome style, but I still recognise it. The art dealer says that all he sees is a mishmash of paint, but he must just have bad eyes, which is fine by me because it means I can get it at a bargain price. It has no artist's signature and is devoid of all colour, but somehow manages to feel much more alive than any of the other portraits. She's gorgeous, though I'm disappointed that the flower isn't blue. Anyway, that's another painting for my collection. The best in the series has found its way to me. She's going to be the highlight of my life. I know it. Ah, 6. Fire. Cheery! We're having a spooky story time today. One of my regular customers called me out of the blue one day. He's a weirdo that only collects creepy antiques like dolls with hair that mysteriously grows or chairs that'll kill you if you sit in them. I mean, I guess I sell some strange stuff sometimes, but still. Anyway, they were all excited about having finally found the real deal, so I went over to take a look, but I couldn't find them anywhere. All that was left was his painting and a letter on the desk that says I give you to her. Who is this her business? All I see is a murky painting. It's kind of spooky, honestly. I wasn't a big fan of it, but I brought it to another collector I knew anyway. Man, did her eyes light up when she saw it. Bought it in a flash, saying something about what a beautiful girl it was or whatever. And what do you think happened after that? She up and went missing too. To top it all off, she suddenly decided to send the painting back to me before she vanished. Is this like how... Ooh. Sub. The Prime's up. Appreciate that. Also, it made me jump because spooky story time, but it's a pretty little noise that pops up. So clearly I need to fix the padding on that because that went on 2 lines. I will sort that later. That is a minor thing. But yes, thank you very much. That's 2 subs today. I feel loved. Also a little bit giddy. Ah, there. And now you need to find... I mean, there's a stretch and a hydrate that also make noises. The hype train makes noises. Ooh! Thank you very much. 61 months.
Whilst you're less likely to jump.
I appreciate that. That time I caught it before I heard the noise, so I did not jump. But yeah, thank you. Subs today. Spoiling. Hiccups. But yeah, I always get more energized with stream, which is why I'm like, I should go to stream, I should get to sleep. But, you know, we should have considerable amount of spookiness, at least. Where did we get to? Is this like how cursed dolls always find their way back to their owners? Lol. Guess I'll just have to sell it again, but I could make a pretty good business out of this. An artist friend who can't manage to sell any of their paintings. We've been scraping out a living by producing counterfeits together, but they've started to feel pretty guilty about that, so now it's my turn to earn us some real money with this painting. Except it's so old that the canvas is cracking in places. I'll bring it to them first and see if they can't restore it. Hey now, no need to glare at me like that. I'm telling you, they've got serious skills. They'll be able to patch you up no problem, little lady. Okay, so we have read the previous history. So we have not found any secrets or thingies. The credits are like seriously short. Right, so si portrait d'une fille, table à manger. So we're just going to start from the beginning. Hey pal, how you been? Haven't come up with any ideas for a new painting yet. Why'd you go and block the nice view? Sitting in the dark will only make you feel worse. So yeah, that was my connection for French Week, is the chapter titles are in French. I guess that works out pretty nicely now, right now. I have a painting I want to show you. Hold on, be gentle when you take the sheet off. And pay attention to the lights and temperature levels. She's delicate, you know. Carefully now, carefully. What do you see when you look at this painting? You see a girl with a blue flower in her hair, right? Well, actually, this painting hasn't been completed yet. I mean, I just see black with some colour underneath, because I remember making a comment about, do you remember that time in school where you used to put coloured pencils or coloured, might have been coloured crayons, and then you cover it over with black wax and then scrape it off with a pin to make pretty sort of, you know, rainbow pictures, but like outlining stuff. That's what it reminds me of, and I'm going to repeat the same anecdote because, well, this is a whole separate stream. Maybe the painter died before they could. Who knows what happened? So she's waiting for someone to complete her. But everyone who's tried has been annihilated. If you upset her even the tiniest bit, it's curtains for you. And for me. Thank you so much for the bitties, Alkesh. Does that one not make a noise? Some make noises, some of them don't make noises. Which now is just giving me flashbacks from K-pop Demon Hunter. It's like, can we talk about those pants? Teddy bears and choo-choo trains? Choo-choo. It's such a good movie. I really want it to come out on like Blu-ray so I can own it forever and ever and ever. But yes, thank you so much, Alkesh, for the cheerings. Oh, and thank you, Leaky, for the gift sub. Now it is, whoa, hype. Now this better pop up and make some noises. Come on. Something is going to make a noise at some point. That's hopefully going to make me jump, because that would be funny. Thank you very much, Leaky, and welcome to the sub family, Julius. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. It's just that should have popped up. Oh, I got some reward points. Wonderful. So either the lit. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say something was delayed. I'm not sure that made a sound. Oh, it did. It went choo-choo, but it was just quite quiet. There we go. And there's the other sound. Wonderful. It's just slightly delayed, apparently. It did a choo. I know. I spent ages trying to find the right choo. It may do a choo-choo for the end of the hype train. I don't know, but anyway, thank you everyone for contributing to a choo-choo. It did do a choo. Excellent. Anyway, yeah, I need to go through and look at sounds, and I think I turned my computer down, so it was just quite quiet. But yeah, because for some reason my stretch one sometimes has the sound, it sometimes doesn't have the sound, so maybe it just needs rebalancing or something. But either which way, they're all set up with Twitch alerts, so, you know, you'd think they'd be fairly prompt. Okay, if you upset her even the tiniest bit, it's curtains for you. As for me, I'm finished too. I had no idea painting that cat would, Anyway, I never stood a chance. I don't have a lick of artistic sense. Well, see you. I'll be praying for your success. Huh? Why is there blood on the floor? Did the guy just shoot himself? Excuse me, what now? I've got claw marks over my whole body. Don't tell me. No, right now I need to call for help. What? Ooh. The screen is broken? Oh, now we have a girl. Ah, the painting changed. Just a second ago, it was a mass of black paint. Are you the next artist? I wonder if you can paint. Paint this picture. Paint the real me. Day 1. A dream. How long are you going to keep sleeping? It's rude to neglect a painting of a lady. Hello, are you listening to me? Am I dreaming? There are odds and ends on the shelf. Maybe I'll try and shake her hand. Come on now. Hurry it up. Don't poke anywhere inappropriate. It's extremely rude to stare at a lady. Oh, would you look at that? You have a brush. I've finally come across a painter. You come to paint me? Paint you? What? Ooh, apple. There's an apple here. I must have dropped it earlier. No use, it won't do anything. Battery's dead too. Wait, what? Okay. Alright, so gobbledygook. Leave the room. Whatever you do, do not upset her. Researcher, day 4. I pray that you read this first before doing anything else. If I fail, you're next in line. There are 3 things you must remember. First, you must not paint her. Second, you must find the motif she wants and paint it. Third, you can only paint one motif at a time, so be careful what order you paint them in. Hype train success! Woohoo! Hype trust. I've got something. I've got... What did I get? I gotta spill the tea! That's really cool, and I can't see anything on my, there. I gotta spill the tea, that is cute! Alright, I like that one. Hopefully everyone else got a cute one. Or... Oh, what did you get? You got hamster? No. Siblings. Okay, she got that T1. T1. Now I can spill the tea, if I want. I'll note the motifs I've used over these past 4 days for your reference. On the first day I painted an apple, but you can't paint an ordinary apple. You have to peel. Blue! Collected day 2. Blue! Paint a blue apple that's rotten and poisonous. That way she'll get sick and that'll be the end of her. Okay. Well, we know that we don't paint a blue one. We paint a yellow one. Ooh. Aren't you ready to paint yet? Spill the cold tea, no one was. I mean, I totally drink cold tea all the time. I feel like this is a vaguely Lady Marguerite game. Mainly because the first thing is you paint an apple. And obviously that's very Marguerite. How is the packing, uprooting your entire life moving journey thing going? Do you really have that much time to waste? I don't see any paints I can use. Oh, if that's what you want, I have some here. See, look here. What is that? Oh dear, it must be too bright. Here we go. Whoa, My chest hurts. Your life is like a tiny candle. Painters put their soul into every stroke, right? I'll return your flame only when you paint me. What hue will your soul take as you colour me? Perhaps the blue of a cloudless sky, or yellow like a sour lemon, or... I can't wait to see. I'm so bored and hungry too. I wonder whose screams will sate my appetite. Okay. So sketch-wise, we have an apple. Phone-wise, you know, it has a thing. Now paint, put your soul into it. So we know how to do this one. So we're just going to see how far we can get and not screw up. Stake your life on it. Portrait of a girl. Portrait Jinfi. Place the brush over the subject and select it to paint on the canvas. Okay. We will put it in her hands. And we will peel it for her. Oh, an apple. It looks delicious. You even peeled it for me. How considerate. I'd like to ask you to cut it, but I'll refrain. Suppose that satisfied my hunger a little. The apple I painted is gone. Brooch is yellow now. It's about time I got my beauty sleep. Would you mind putting the sheet over me? Artists should know that light harms paintings. Go and get some rest in your room as well. Okay, snoring sounds, which I'm not going to make because I'll hurt my throat. I have to look for a way to get out here while I can. Tilted door. I'm going to use the chair on the ceiling. Excuse me. Looks like a bedroom. Chair is hanging from the ceiling. It's dark out and I can't see anything. Nothing's on the table. Nothing's on the table. A little lamp. An old painting hangs on the wall. It's moth-eaten and extremely deteriorated. It depicts a young boy and a horse nearby a stream with a bridge. It won't open. May as well go sleep then. Sit down on the bed. My phone again. Okay, that way she'll get sick. Day 2. No, I failed, but I followed the notes exactly. Does that mean she doesn't always want the same thing? Ha! Then all the rest of you are doomed. If only that art dealer had never bought me this horrible painting. Buyer, day 1. Phew. Almost got fooled by that awful art collector's notes. She got what was coming to her. Anyway, I never imagined I'd actually get cursed, and here I thought I'd be able to make a quick buck on this painting. Give me a break, little lady. I'm just an art dealer, okay? Could these be from people who... So we're obviously in a different dimension at this point. I guess I fell asleep. So it wasn't a dream. What? Whoa. Hello. Oh, fruit. Oh, you're finally awake. The composition of the painting changed. I was wondering how long you were going to sleep. Neglected paintings tend to forget their artists. You don't want me to forget you, do you? Excuse me. Right. Day 2. So that was the achievement we already got for completing day 1. So if we do continue... Are you still not ready? All I ever get lately is fruit. Having the same flavour and colour is so boring. Okay, so phone. Sculptor. Yay! Cheery! You got your daily achiever. Excellent. This world she and I share is utter bliss. She must adore apples. Are you hungry again, my dear? Very well, but I'm but a humble sculptor. I do paint from time to time. Allow me to paint you a delicious apple. Naturally, I will peel it for... Oh. No, wait, I understand. I'll display you in the most magnificent gallery. Surely you'll find someone there who can complete you, so please have mercy. Oh my god. Leaky! The chaos today. I'll paint you a different colour snack, I promise. So please wait. You mustn't be too hasty. There are clues hidden in her words. She is weary of both the taste and the colour. The colours of the fruit already in the painting are... Darn it, isn't there any kind of hint I can go off? You gotta learn not to be so picky about people's paintings, little lady. I told you I'm not a professional painter. Ah! Jessie, even more chaos. Another apple. Okay, but is there anything else? Statue of an angel. A large tree. A vine. A door. Oh, hello. It's an empty teacup. There are macarons! They're colourless and flavourless, but macaron, probably edible. I don't know what that is, but... A tree is growing. It looks a bit cramped in here. There's a plate up in the tree. A plate. Okay. Jessie is way more chaotic. Hey, sub! Right, okay. So, ooh! Before I sketch, we have a plate, a hamburger, and an apple. We're not going to do an apple. I'm hydrated. So, the hint was the colours of things already in, so it's like a painting of a dining table this time. There are apples, bananas, pineapples, and a melon. So, apples look red. Bananas are yellow, pineapples are yellow and green, and melons are, well, it depends on the melon. Anything from yellow to green to brown. I've had nothing but fruit recently. The same flavour and colour gets boring, doesn't it? So, paint. We should make a plate of macarons, maybe. Come bestow colour with that brush of yours. To my gorgeous dining table. Table à manger. So if we start with a plate. Right. Oh god. Blue. Nothing on the fruit is blue, right? What am I supposed to do with an empty plate? Surely this means some tasty food will appear. Yes, yes. Give me macarons. Okay, again with blue. Blue macarons! On a blue plate. Please don't kill me. Macarons! Yes, I knew you'd understand. But they're the same colour as the plate. They hardly stick out that way. No! Oh! The victim was discovered buried in the floor of the studio with their legs sticking out. Number 17, buried. Okay, do I get to retry the same day? Okay, right, I do. Good. Alright, okay. So let me just check what... Okay, right, I have that. Paint. Okay, so I can paint 3 things. Okay, so if we're going for blue macarons, we could probably safely do a green plate. I'm supposed to do an empty plate. Tasty food. Yes, yes. Let me paint you some macarons. I feel like I'm cheating in that I'm getting hints from the other people that died, but you know, this is good, right? Oh my. I question your taste in appetizing colours. At least it's a unique hue. I suppose I could try a bite. Ooh, that tasted a lot better than I thought. Can't judge a colour or flavour at a glance. I mean, blue macarons are any colour. Also, now the flower in the hair is blue. This time the macarons I painted vanished. Her hair accessory is blue now. The girl with the blue flower. Oh, rain again. It's been raining a lot lately. It's raining? The background of the painting is too dark for me to make out. Now that I'm full, it's time to sleep. Make sure you wake up early tomorrow. It's your job to paint me, after all. Okay. Can we get food? It won't open. I can hear voices from inside. That's just scary. I have no choice to go back to my room. So yeah, what's everyone up to today? How's your week been? How are you, coping with life and all that? Anything you're looking forward to doing at the weekend? Any games that you're looking forward to playing? Any good books? I love talking about books. Oh, we got more cheat codes. Okay. Any kind of hint? Okay. By day 2. Thank heavens I managed to make it through again. I wouldn't be in this mess if that horrible collector hadn't sent me this thing. Did she have some kind of grudge against me or something? I mean, I guess I'm the one that palmed it off on her, but still. Researcher day 1. What is this dark, gloomy place? It's like an art studio. Did the painting create this space? My laptop was the last ray of hope, but it won't connect to the internet, and its batteries have almost run out too. Yet these strange messages sometimes appear on the screen. Researcher day 1. Are they fragmented notes from people this painting has captured in the past? The previous owner was an art gallery manager who went missing. I think I saw a note that could have been left by him too. Researcher day 1. Maybe this space somehow archives the memories of its victims and only fellow prisoners are able to access this memory. Hey Vlad! Researcher day 1. Thankfully I remember everything I studied about this painting. As long as I reference the previous victim's notes and meet the painting's demands, I should be fine. If I can solve the mystery of the girl with the blue flower. The girl with the blue flower. Well, she has a blue flower now. And a gold brooch. You've restarted Indiana Jones in the Golden Circle because you left it so long you forgot the controls and kept dying. Yeah, this is the problem. All games should have a previously on recap that you can enable. And here's a controls refresh, or at least put them in the damn menu. Any game that doesn't do that and is any length and is expecting me to... Oh, there's a cat! I got a cat. Can I pet the cat? I fell asleep again. There's a cat on the table. When did it get here? But I do want to pet the cat. It's an unlit lamp. Was it lit before? Anyway, good luck with Indiana Jones. I hope you progress further. I'm curious about that cat. The cat is now gone. It's gone. I heard a door open. Maybe the cat will save me? There's something running around inside. Maybe I should check the painting. It still feels ominous. Crown. I feel like I've turned more than 4 times now. Save you or meow and demand food, one or the other. Okay, the painting is sleeping. Seems like she's still sleeping. I heard a door open somewhere. Or I open the door. It's that cat from before. Whoa. Oh, are you awake? At least it's earlier this time. I'm an early bird, so I've been waiting for a while. You were snoring. The painting changed again. You're good at boring paintings of ladies. And you don't seem to like to chat. So today I'd like someone to talk to. Can we draw you a cat? Day 3. Why does it keep on going back to this screen after every day? Clear day 2. It's like a cute animal to talk to. It's colour should be, the same as my shawl. That would be nice. Do we know what colour the shawl is? Maya, day 3. You say the animal treated you poorly because I'm a bad artist. No, it's because you've got a repulsive personality, little lady. You even nagged me for the birdcage being empty when I tried to paint that first. You seriously got to learn some patience, you little... Ah, my chest hurts. Now I'm remembering the pet cat I used to have. Man, it was so cute. Oh no, day 3. I seem to move around of their own accord once I paint them. Is there any way to get it to go into the birdcage, I wonder? Bio day 3. The cat. Ah, the stupid cat. It attacked the little bird I painted nearby. I didn't mean for that to happen, little lady. I mean, it looks so cute and innocent and ah! Wait, hold on a second. I told you I'd introduce you to a fantastic painter, alright? Sure, they're kind of gloomy and haven't made a name for themselves yet, but they've got serious skills, I promise. I'm sure they'll be able to paint you out just how you want. So please let me go. Okay, please, I'm begging you. Researcher day 3. The girl with the blue flower is nothing more than a common appellation. The painting's true title is unknown. However, there are many paintings which are thought to have all used the same model, and those all date back to the first half of the 20th century. It is theorized that they are a collection of works painted by various artists of the same period. Judging by the fact that some of these portraitists were rather well known at the time, we can conclude that the patron must have been very wealthy indeed. Researcher day 3. Many of these paintings exist to this very day, such that there are even art collectors dedicated to completing this mystifying series. I have seen one such person's collection for myself. In fact, they all have much in common with this painting, from the features of the face, the hair, down to the trademark blue flower, yellow brooch, and purple... We're making a purple cat. Purple shawl. Research day 3. However, no one's been able to ascertain the girl's identity. I mean, heck, I'll make a purple cat. I freaking love cats. And purple ones. Good. Cat. That cat from before. I wish it turned this way, but oh well, she'd probably like a cat, right? She'd give it a cute face. Cat went somewhere. Oh, there's a bird as well. There's a bird in the tree. It's too far away to see properly, but I'll fix that when I paint it. It doesn't have a beak! It won't come down from the tree. It looks like it's scared of something. Probably the cat. A large bed is hanging from the ceiling. There are dark stains. Let's not think about that. It's like a bird cage. Door is open. If there's a bird cage somewhere, there must be a bird. It's like a mirror, but it's rusted and doesn't reflect anything. It's giving me Alice in Wonderland vibes. A crown is caught on a tree branch. We can't use that yet, though. A horse, maybe a horse would. Okay, so we've got options. You can hear the faint sounds of rain. Containers of brushes and paints. They seem pretty worn out. It's hard to make out, but this time it's a painting of a room. The girl's hands are outstretched as if waiting for something. Colour of her shawl is purple. Do we do a purple bird then as well? Okay, we should paint. Autumn is awful for the skin and for canvases. What kind of partner will you bring me? Girl holding an X. Except it just said la fille avec un oiseau, which is a bird. Which we could just give you a purple bird. Wow, that is a freaking massive oiseau. A little bird, or not so little. It's a bit large, but I'll overlook that. Did it big because it looked like she was holding something. Oops. It's like a pillow. Oh, it's so cute. So fluffy and soft I could hug you forever. Oh no, the bird looks terrified. Oh no, the face! Look at the face! Bird looks unhappy. Oh no. Oh dear. Where are you going after hurting me like that? I'll give you a taste of your own medicine. The victim was discovered in the studio with multiple stab wounds. The murder weapon is thought to have been a chisel and, number 21, pecked. Okay, so let's just check the sketches. We're not going to give her a freaking horse. Okay, so what if we try... Oh, someone is feeling chaotic. Anthony has dried my canvas out. I hope you pick me a cute partner. Okay, so if we start... Birdcage? Why would it be green? I don't know. Birdcage, did you bring me a bird? It's empty. Maybe you'd like to go inside it instead. But I hadn't finished. The victim was discovered in the studio compressed into a tiny birdcage. Number 24, caged. Okay. So that was something. Maybe just give her a horse. A purple horse. I'm just going to give her a purple horse. Fille avec cage à oiseau. Let's just be really silly and give her a horse. A purple horse. What? A horse? A horse? It's a little cramped in here. Entirely too cramped, in fact. Why would you paint a horse inside a room? Are you as daft as that brush of yours? Honestly, the victim was discovered in the studio with their body split in two by some powerful force. 23, stomped. Bring me an animal the same colour as my shawl. Okay. But that was just funny. A stable isn't a room, a horse room. Exactly. I know, right? But this is not the same. Fille avec cage à oiseau. Well, I mean, let's try with the cat. The cat looks cute. The cat can be purple. Cats are purple, right? Oh, a cat. Its face is odd, but overlook that. It's so cute. Let me just smoosh your little face so... It's not going to go well. The cat looks unhappy. It's going to go the way of the bird. Ow! Are you going after hurting me like that? Give you a taste of your own medicine? Chewy, you have a chewy emote. Oh, wait. That's a Twitch Global one? Okay, so this one's scratched. The victim was discovered in the studio with claw marks all over their body, which is how the other guy died as well. So let's just try endless times. Okay, right. This time, let's draw the bird over here. Little bird, how cute. But I can't move, so you need to call it over. Okay, well we can paint 3 things, I think. So, we'll paint you a cage. That'll be yellow this time instead of green, because what the heck, green cage. You painted a house for the bird. But it flew above the window now. What would make it come into the bird cage? Well, that's where the cat comes in. Which is apparently a black cat. Cat this time, but I want the bird to... Ah, the cat's going after the bird. Over here, bird! Multi-step process. Well, welcome back. This is your home. And you're the same colour as my shawl, too. I wish I could hold you, but it'd be nice to talk to you through the cage. I'll have a way to pass the time. The bird is in the bird cage. Ah, yes, exactly. I hope it doesn't peg her. Rain again. It's been at it since yesterday. Is your gloomy nature summoning it? Entirely probably. There was a painting I do prefer the dark. That's enough for today. Go back to your room. Well, we succeeded. We had success. Oh, we have more messages. All right. Purple shawl. All right, researcher day 3. The main issue is why this painting alone is cursed. I haven't heard of any other existing girl with a blue flower paintings being cursed at all. Does it in fact have something to do with the person who painted this one? Researcher day 3. This painting includes no signature, but I was able to discover one thing through researching its previous owners. The owner of the gallery, the sculptor, the landlord. Yes, the painter must have been... He has already passed away, but this painting's first victim was none other than the one who owned the plot of land the painter's studio was built on. Researcher day 3. There is only cursory conjecture, but I believe something dreadful must have happened between the painter and the model. The girl with the blue flower seems to have simply disappeared from history after that. No one knows of her. Assuming that this painting was in fact the last in the series, it's possible that this girl's enmity entered the painting and cursed it, after which she proceeded to We're having fun. It's amusing. I hear a loud noise coming from the window. It's pouring outside. I can't see the ground, but I can hear the raindrops. Every once in a while there's thunder. Thunder! Know what we're going to need to do today? Oh god, there's a skull. That's not terrifying at all. Oh, hello. You look sleepy. That little bird went off somewhere. Things you paint disappear so quickly. At this rate, I may never be completed. I wonder if you'll disappear soon too. But then where would I be? I'll give you one final chance. Let's play a game. A game? If you win, maybe I'll let you use those steps. Oh, there's a staircase, but the stairs are all disconnected. Can I get out of here if I climb it? Only if you win. Oh, she's sitting on her shawl. Day 4. Ah. I just clicked my ankle. And again. Let's have a quick check on our deaths. Okay. Oh, now there's 4 pages of them. Okay, so we didn't get skinned, stretched, or peepers. So I know what skinned is. Yeah, that's a good answer. That is a good answer. I like that answer. Certainly not the girl in this game. I know what that is. That is a red apple. Maybe that's if you put it over her eyes. I don't know what that is. And then this is chapter 2. We got buried. We didn't get any of the other options, but but you know, we managed to get 4 of these ones. I imagine eaten as if you put the bird, then the cat, and no cage. Or cat, then bird. I don't know what suffocated is, or unsociable, but we got 4 deaths, which is pretty cool. So this one's Time's Up, Instrument, Skinbound, Thief, Deskulled, and stars. So let's see which ones we get accidentally. So still nothing extra in there. First, you need to find 5 treasures. As an artist, I'm sure you know what those are. But if you need help, feel free to ask. Owner Day 4. Among still life paintings, there is a particular style known as vanitas paintings, which are meant to symbol the emptiness of life. The motifs they use may seem arbitrary and insignificant at first glance, but they each represent something profound. Though they can be interpreted in many ways, I'll use an example for all the works displayed in my gallery. Owner Day 4. A musical instrument represents the transience of life. Candle or lamp represents life's ephemerality. That is a hard word to say. Ephemeral. Ephemerality. Ephemerality. Doesn't seem right. But that's the best I'm going to get. A book or a scroll represents the futility of earthly knowledge. A crown or a jewel represents the vanity of wealth. Finally, a skull represents, well, I'm going with death. Owner Day 4. She rules over death as death herself. One cannot possibly hope to win the Reaper's game. My spirit, too, has been exhausted. At the very least, I should give her a home in my gallery after all her wanderings. Surely a decent painter will find her there. Yes, I know. I'll put you in the darkest room in the gallery. Landlord Day 1. Whatever possessed me to take this painting home with me? This place is familiar to me. That painter's studio, yes, it's precisely like that basement room where the painting lay abandoned. I'm caught in a nightmare. Why did I take that painting? Will I never see my wife and child again? She's whispering in my ear, imploring me to paint her. Does she have me confused with that artist? Oh Lord, forgive me for neglecting my art classes when I was a child. I always received failing marks for my meagre compositions. So we've got transience, ephemerality, earthly knowledge, or wealth. Which one does she want? I know, right? Well, it's ephemeral. I'm fairly certain it's ephemeral. So, ephemerality makes sense. But then you've got, like, philosophical and philosophical. No, there's one of them that, one pronunciation of that makes philosophical. That makes me go philosophical instead. Philosopher? Philosophical. Philosophical. Anyway, honestly, words are just weird. So we're just going to try and philosophically. Yeah, philosophically. I don't know, that word is just hard. There's a skull. It's fake, right? It was a crown. Okay, well, we've got an angel blowing a trumpet. A trumpet. Crown. I know there's a light in my room, but we've got a new door. Oh, great. It's dark. Wonderful. Clearly, whatever's in that room, we need to find. A mirror? No? Empty teacup. Plates, okay. We do get to revisit the places. If we have a lantern, can we light it? Difficult. How do we light a lantern? Rhetorical question. I fear That unless I figure out how to light my lantern. Oh, unless we can ask her for help. She's relaxing on the bed. Is this a painting of some room? If you need help, just ask. Okay. Can I ask? I'm asking. How do I ask? Because I feel like we need a book. Is the sky beyond that? If you need help, just ask. I'm asking. How do I ask? An unsettling easy stain stretches from the easel. Any idea how I ask for help? Branches of a dead tree, which would be great if I could light them on fire. Too dark to see anything. If I could light this lamp, but I don't have any. Maybe I should try talking to her. Will you now work to talk to? Oh, are you having difficulty? There we go. I just had to trigger the thing. Difficulty in the dark? And look at what's right under your nose. Oh shit, I could use my flame. Here, use this to light your lamp. You want me to use my soul? I have a light now, but it'll last long. I need to look around before it dies out. Let's look at an old fireplace. Frames. I hoped there'd be a book or something in here. I put it down the lamp. There are frames everywhere, but here it's odd. Did there used to be a painting here too? Oh, hello. Now we get the book. There's a book down here. Did I miss it? But it seemed like a diary, but the inside is too splotched to read. My phone's buzzing. No matter how much I paint, they cannot compare. Nothing is equal. My time is running out. Stop pacing about the room and paint her. Curse you! The lamp went out. I should hurry and get out of here. I wonder what's written in it. Do we not want a lamp? I left the lamp in the middle of the room. It'll be hard to find in the dark. Should look elsewhere for now. Okay, but wasn't lamp one of the things? Seems you've found all 5. Okay. Her feet. Okay, now put everything you gathered on the bed here in the right order, mind you. I think I've been too picky about the colours, so I'll leave that up to you this time. No worries, have a good pop. That's no lie, I promise I'm not that evil. Okay. So, do we do instrument, light, book, crown, skull? Oh, we've still got the sketch. Okay. First, how about something an angel plays? Okay, well, we can do that. Symbols of transience. Vanitas. Which is going to be yellow, because it's a trumpet. Have a good pop. Correct, you have my compliments. Ah, okay, cool. Okay. Well, it's just a puzzle game. We can do that. Is this a good colour? So the next is something glittering that you wear on your head. Okay, well that's the crown. Which I'm going to make purple because I love purple. Yes, that's correct. Are you sure about the colour? Well then, next is something you open and look through. Book. Blue. Ah, that's right. You're so clever. I feel like I'm going to get prompt with something. Do you like that colour? Okay, the next one is something that gives a wavering light. Oh, but you mustn't light it. That would make it far too bright in here. That's okay. So we'll make it green, so it's not lit. Yes, perfect. Did I make it too easy for you? Now the last one is something you'll become in the future. Yeah, a skull. Lol. I'm gonna make it red. Because why not? And then we've got all the colours. Precisely, that's everything. Please take a short break while I prepare. Prepare for what? Well, now that everything's ready, shall we begin? Trouble! I know, right? On the double. Make it double. Okay, so transience, ephemerality, knowledge, wealth, vanity of wealth, score represents death. Exactly! To protect the world from devastation. Something, something above all nation. I don't remember the words. Jesse! It's got a Jesse in there. The motifs I painted are lined up in the air. Okay, you want me to paint some more stuff? I'll choose one treasure out of the 5 here and hide it. Then you have to bring it to me before the sand runs out and your time is up. An hourglass. And make sure you paint it the exact same colour. Okay, well that's fine. We did the trumpet yellow, the skull red, blue book, purple crown, and green lamp. I've got a whole chat to help remind me. You painted them, so you should remember, right? I'll only allow you to get the colour wrong once. I wonder how long you'll last. Okay, Dance of Death. La Danse Macabre. Okay. Oh, we don't have to go find them. We just have to place the skull and paint it red. Sudan. Is this a hint at your future, I wonder? I think you're fine for now. Well, on to the next. Trumpet. Yellow. Seven? My gosh, Olkesh. So chaotic. I love it. Exactly. Not that playing it will save you or anything, or anyone else. Well, on to the next. Excuse me. Book. This is the great thing about painting them all different colours. It's easy to see what's missing. That's right. Well done. Just reading a lot of books expand your world? Yes. Well, on to the next. Purple crown. Not bad. Here, I'll give you a reward. Do you feel like royalty when you wear this? Well, on to the next. It's going to be the green lamp. Correct, here's a prize. There's no need to light up a room. Unless you're looking for something. Okay. Did we not die this day? Well done. But the game has only just begun. She's still going. I can't hold on for much longer. There must be some sort of hint that I... Oh. Researcher Day 4. I've heard many accounts of deceased spirits entering into dolls that they treasured in a lifetime. In fact, I've collected a number of such belongings myself. Perhaps this space itself could be thought of as a manifestation of the painting's memories. Why else would her desired motifs conveniently appear out of nowhere? And that begs the question, where exactly was she painted? The rooms that lie beyond the doors scattered about the studio. Researcher Day 4. Yes, I'm drawing closer to the origin of the curse. I know it, but my spirit has exhausted itself in the face of our little games. Researcher Day 4. Is there something I've overlooked? But what? As it's said in some countries, the darkest place is under the candlestick. People often disregard what's right under their noses. No, it's no use. She's watching me. I can feel my consciousness fading. I pray that one to come after me may find a way to lift this curse. Come on now, time for the next round. Oh, what are we doing? Oh dear, your soul is at its limit. Oh, it stopped shining. Even though I'm nowhere near finished. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Everyone grows old and dies in the end. Paintings are everlasting. We never grow old, nor do we die. You should be singing my praises. Inky stain. It used to be the head of a sculpture. The other people all put up such a fuss, but you seem oddly calm. Perhaps you gave up from the very start. You're just as morose as me, Speaking of which, there was one other who had a shadow cast over them like you. Who was that, I wonder, and why were they here? Decades seem like an eternity now. Shadow. Inky, 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 inky. Will you listen to the story of this portrait of mine? The story of the vivid, regrettable week we spent together, and of her. Ooh, hello. What colour will your soul shine in the end, Good night. Oh dear. We're in a skull. We're in a skull, people. This is not good. And of her final moment. A moment final. Day 4. We did not get... No, we did not got any deaths in day 4. My services have been hired, and today marks the beginning of my work. I will paint a portrait at the request of the wealthy old man who lives at the edge of town, though foul rumours have been spreading amongst the town's artists regarding him. I approach the mansion, treading through a ravishing garden filled with flowers. First ensuring that I am presentable, I ring the bell at the entranceway. A servant guides me through the ill-lit, oppressive interior. I never see the old man who is my employer. He is in his private room, it seems. I shall stretch. Painting is hard work. I have a... I'm led to the top floor. As soon as I step inside, my foot hits something. An apple. It rolls across the tenebrous room to where she stands. The reputed blue flower lies in her hair, but what stands out all the more to me is the colour of her limpid eyes as she peers at me. That was... I wonder if she was albino. Like Dan. With red eyes. Because I think pink eyes is a whole thing with that. Just how long are you going to sleep? It's rude to neglect a painting of a lady. Let's back to the first painting. Are you listening to me? You are the next painter, aren't you? If you insist on making me wait, I'll erase you. I recognize you. Is this the second time we've met? You're rather eccentric to have come back here. If it's difficulty you want, I can oblige. Day 1 plus. Okay, what happened to day 5? First, I should serve my guests some food. Would you bring me an apple and a knife? She wants a knife this time? Terrifying. Knife. There's a knife. Don't point it at anyone. Made day 1. For Pete's sake, good job pulling another painter into this mess. Hope the child takes to this one at least. And there he comes already asking to borrow a knife. Previous painter couldn't peel an apple for the life of him, poor thing. Oops, we mustn't stare. We better beat a hasty retreat before we are trapped in the aftermath too. How many days will this one last, I wonder? Okay. Just having a quick look at the achievements. Ah, so maybe we're only supposed to get to day 4 before we go to plus. Oh, did we want a plate, though? No, we can't get a plate. I mean, we could totally take the knife and then stab her, but we're not going to. The painting of a girl sitting in her chair. Pose is slightly different than before. Hands are folded on her lap with the palms facing down. Don't slice your finger as you paint it. Okay. First give me an apple, then a knife. I'll slice your neck if you can't outperform me. La fille qui épluche une pomme. For you. No, I said I'd give you a demonstration first. Now paint it again. God. She wants a red apple then. What a nice colour. Could you also bring me a knife to peel it? Hey, Ray! We just gave the creepy girl a kniff. I'm quite talented at peeling things, you know. I'll cut up this luscious apple for you. This isn't how it went last time. Is the painting changing? Would you put the sheet over me so I can peel it? I need to focus. Oh, ooh. Is it blue cat emotes? Oh. I will be saving this so that if they've got like a Ko-fi or something, I can like give them money when I have money. How do I... Ah. Don't mind me. Be drawn! They're so cute! But yes, we will save this. Save this so we can do monies later. Because we must have emotes now. Yes, that is literally on a coffee thing. But yeah. No, 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 they're free. But I will donate after. No, no. Huh? You don't have to. I will do that, but I will just do it later rather than right now. As in, you know, when I get a job. when I get a job that's longer than 15 days. Just verifying my account. Bear with me a moment, people. I'm sorry. Ray is very distracting me with cute cat emotes, which I am allowing myself to be distracted by. Wonderful. I'm going to download it. Thank you very much. Sorry to make you wait. You can take it off now. Oh my god. I'm not as good at this as I used to be. That is a bit of a mess. The poor apple. Can I peel it for you? Could I ask you to do it since you're so talented? Yeah, because mine's just paint. If you're slower than me, you'll see. I can't hold the brush anymore. My vision's fading. The victim was discovered in the studio, but the cause of death is unknown. It appears they were in the midst of painting when... Number 00, undetermined. Oh, because we ran out of painty things. First I should... Oh, right, okay. Because we painted the apple wrong the first time, we didn't have a painty thing to paint the apple again. So we got exhaustion. La fille qui épluche d'une pomme. Okay. But we didn't die in day 4, which is pretty good. Though there were many, many times when we could have. And we could also totally stab her, but we're not going to because that's just wrong. Where are you painting that? Give it to me. Oh no! Oh, I had to put it in a hand? Oh, okay. Frustrating. Especially because it's not a unique death. Oh my god. Ah, the world is on fire. But anyway, how's everyone doing? This is definitely one of the more unique point and clicks that I've played. GI. Okay, we'll play for another half hour, see how far we get. There we go. A rather clumsy effort. But I suppose I'll give you a passing grade. My, I ate all of it. That apple was so good I couldn't stop. Oh dear, it's about time I got my beauty sleep. Hurry and cover me, the light is my worst enemy. Surely you know the routine by now. Yes, though... Ah, we skip over the other rooms for now. Okay, sit down on the bed. Wave of exhaustion crashes over me. I really have to do it all over again. The first day went wretchedly. I'd heard the rumours, but never considered they could be true. The second I went to open the curtains to let in some light, she flew off the handle. Or flew off the apple, rather, as I quickly found one hurtling towards my head. No sooner did I take the blow than she demanded that I peel it and give it back to her. Having no other recourse, I borrowed a knife from the servants, only then to have her complain that my peeling was taking too long. I attempted to reason with her, but recalled the words of my employer and stopped myself. Now I sit on the bed in the guest room. I was led to, breathing a sigh. Am I truly capable of painting that girl's portrait? I contemplate my employer's instructions relayed through the servants. Whatever you do, do not upset her. Okay. We've got la fille buvant du thé. Okay, so we get to drink some tea. Excellent. I knew the teacup was going to come in handy. I waked just before noon. Yesterday's fatigue must have caught up with me. Upon peeking out of the window, I discovered that it's raining. I hastily make my way up to the room on the top floor. I cannot help but wonder what mood my model, that girl, is in today. Regrettably, I quickly realize she is as ornery as ever. Apples, pineapples, and fruits of all kinds fly at me. It's all I can do to evade them. All at once she declares that painters must take great care in what hues they use and has me fetch a plate of macarons. Each time I visit the kitchen, I invariably receive piteous glances from the servants. I came here to paint a portrait, not to conduct a tea party. Fell asleep again. Whoa. Oh, hello. Purple, then. My, what a magnificent landing. I didn't take you for an athlete. Anyway, it's past noon. I tired of waiting. It's tea time. So she's stuck in a loop, playing the events up to her death until someone correctly mimics them so she can be free. This is fine. I get thirsty if I only have macarons. I'd like some freshly brewed tea, please. I can oblige. Just check if there's anything else. There are macarons on the plate, yellow, green, blue, and red. Variety is the spice of life, you know. But I'll get thirsty, so I need tea in between. It's important to change the fragrance and colour. I look forward to a variety of hues and flavours. Make sure you give me the tea at the proper time. Fille buvant du thé. Oh, you brought me some already. But I wanted to enjoy my steak a while longer. Oh, now it'll cool before I drink it and I'll catch cold. You're immune to the cold because you paint outside. Shit. The victim was discovered in the studio having frozen to death despite being inside. Number 20, frozen. Let it go, let it go. I'll get thirsty if I only have macarons. I'd like some freshly brewed tea. Okay. Do I have to wait? Is she going to eat them if I go in and out? That painting has a bird cage in it. Just Okay, so... Okay. Well, I'm going to have some lighting. Oh, okay. Blue and green. Cough, cough. Perfect timing. And it's a different colour too. Lovely. This will cleanse my palette. That was wonderful. And it's purple like the shawl. The shawl on her lap turned purple. I wonder if he made it blue with the... But it's not because there's tea spilled on it. Do try to wake up early tomorrow. You still need to paint me after all. Good night. Okay. I sit down on the bed. I feel like my consciousness is slowly merging with something. I'm scared to go to sleep. But if I don't, I won't be able to wake up early tomorrow. Excuse me. The second day ends without much progress having been made. Her ill temper is issue enough, but the poor lighting remains my main obstacle. The maid says she insists the curtains stay closed because the setting sun is too bright. Consequently, the room is so dim that I can only faintly make out the girl's features. If we could use a different room, except there is no guarantee that she will allow it. So now, deaths-wise, got frozen. I'm guessing a lot of those ones could be, you know, putting knife in places we shouldn't put knives. But we also got a 0. 1. Which isn't on there. Undetermined, which I think is we just ran out of time and couldn't finish. No secrets left yet. So, I'm going to leave it there, because I think, you know, those chapters, all in French. Qui a raté l'oiseau? I forgot what raté is. Missed. Who missed the bird? But yeah, so we did 4 days and then we got into plus and we're getting more stories. So day 3, day 4 plus. Oh, no, there is a day 5, day 6, day 7, and then witness all the deaths of all the days. Okay, so after we do 4 plus, we then go to 5, which we didn't get to before. That's fair enough. So these are going to be witness all the deaths, which we'll go back and fill in because there's chapter select, so nothing's missable. That's basically it. So day 7 completes the story. And we'll do that off stream because, you know, I always want y'all to be able to play the game and experience it for yourself. In fact, I'm fairly certain Jessie dived this. So yes, so my tenuous connection to French Week is that the chapter names were in French. There we go. Saturday, I really don't know. I have a list of games that qualify that I've played before, but not promo ones that are waiting to be streamed, so ones that I've played before that haven't finished, just to qualify. So yeah, some of them are more obviously French. You know, I've got Night Call, which is literally set in Paris. We have done a stream of that before. But I'm not sure how interesting that will be because it's a lot of just driving around and stuff. If I hadn't got this contract, I was going to play Clair Obscura to catch up to where I was on my alt account so that I could place them on the stream, but that's not going to happen. So yeah, we'll have to put the thinking cap on, though I've spent a lot of time researching and haven't really found anything useful. So if anyone has any suggestions, anything tangentially French related, otherwise we might just have to say, well, we did the week, which is, yes, 2 streams, I know. Pathetic, but we tried. Anyway, thanks to Ideate Xbox for the code for that one. That is Sleeping Museum and Kenko Matsuro Palette. Creepy little point and click, which was actually quite fun. So, yeah. I'll catch you later. Thank you so much for the resubs. Jesse. Hang on, let me get my list so I don't miss anybody. So, Jesse for the resub, Chewy for the sub, Leaky for the resub, Leaky for gifting a sub, Alkesh for the bits, and everyone that contributed then for the hype train. I got my tea emote, woohoo! And just thank you everyone for being here. Appreciate the company. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. Don't forget your daily if you've not got it. And I will catch you on Saturday. Have a great rest of your week. I've been Jo, otherwise known as Angel SK, and I bid you goodbye.